Apps IPTV demo, just showing how the system, taking a quick walkthrough through the system. And this is when room is not checked in. Technically, this is to prevent unwanted usage in the room. Like when guest room is not checked in, it does not allow anyone to watch TV or do any other interactive use. But this is subject to disableable, so we can disable and enable whenever it required based on the hotel preferences. But anyway, we'll make the check-in now so that we can just simulate how the functionality there. Now the check-in was made from the system, and we can see that guest name and then the welcome message and then GM letter. Also, one more thing, we do have two types of welcome. One is the first welcome and the other one is welcome back. For instance, if guest is coming back after a few months, we will have a dedicated welcome back message to say that or convey that guest was earlier here and we are welcoming him back again. That will give an additional thing to the additional impression to the guest. Also, one more thing, in this demo we are showing with where we have the flight status integration. This was actually developed especially for Dubai International Hotel and Bahrain International, actually airport hotel, sorry. This is because when a guest checks in within the hotel, we detect the guest flight number. On that basis, we'll be showing the current status of the flight. Like if you can see that EK003 is showing a final call. However, we'll go through the further demo and go in detail. And it has, like we can see, English, Arabic and Chinese. We do not have any boundaries on language selection, but as of first for this demo we'll go with English. Okay, as soon as we check in, we select our language and accept the welcome message, we are landed to a page where it shows all the main menus and a promotional area, because we do understand that hotel need to make use of IPTV in terms of making promotions and upselling concepts, and this is where we make ourselves prominent in addressing all the promotional and advertisement contents. And you can always see that since we have checked in, and this part of flight status comes from the Opera, okay, basically PMS. Okay, and now we can see that it is widgets where you have weather widgets and as well as the flight status widgets, and then we show guest name with his room number and what page is he in currently. And moreover, and we have world time, which is shown here, and it comes as on cycle basis, one after another, and there is no limitation of number of cities that we can cover in this place. And simultaneously we show the local time of Bahrain or wherever the hotel is natively located. Okay, as a first option, I'll go with the TV channels. As soon as we click on TV channels, we were able to see all the categories that we have within that. We have all channels, news, English, Asian, kids, and no wonder. And for instance, I'm going with the all channel, where we are able to go with all the channels and its logo, and we can able to customize with the hotkeys. Like if you press red, it will give you category based selection, English, Asian, whatever was seen there, and as well as you have a language based selection. And this is one of the easy feature where guests can able to distinguish between the categories actually. But anyway, since we do not have any channels connected to the demo, I'm skipping the further part in terms of channels, but we'll go to next. And then we'll go for my hotel, where we cover up like all the rooms, type of rooms that we have, like we can say what are the other areas in premises, those can be covered as a terms. And then another thing is the flight status. Okay, we can cover up the flight status, local airport, okay, where we have currently current status of the flights with its terminal and gate information and the airport that it is going to. As well as you can see by pressing right key, we can also have the arrivals. Maybe if guest is waiting for somebody to arrive, so they can make decision on going. But however, it is subject to hotel preferences and guest preferences. And then we have screen mirror feature, where you can mirror your content from TV to from mobile devices to TVs. And then we can have all the apps that is installed, like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and whatever thing. And the next thing is we can cover with this services, where you have may I help you, and A to Z, alarm clock, messages, viewable. Let's say if you have a may I help, we'll show things that we have, like internet problem, sound system problem, water leakage, lighting. So guest can able to make his own decision on selecting what is the problem. For instance, let's say a guest is making a call on air condition. As soon as he clicks on air condition, it say we will be notified on our backend and send messages to, or it can be integrated with the source services like hot source and other third-party applications, where one of the associate will be notified and they can take over that call and further. And other thing is where you can have all the directory and in-house extensions and everything, so we can cut down number of papers that we keep inside rooms. And we show alarm, and we show messages. Currently there is no any messages that I can show. And then viewable, and so it has to be connected in order to get this information with hotel PMS. And other thing is telephone directory, where you can have all the, it's the same thing, but we make like local laundries and kind of thing, like embassy, where you have what are the embassies available, those information can be made. And the last but not least, order, where you can have all your room services, restaurants, all the thing. I'll go with the room service, one of the restaurant. And now we can see you get option to select between the type of courses. Like in main course, now you can say what type of subcategory within this, or I'll go with the grills just for testing. Let's say shish tauk, and we show how the food and how it is made. Like we can also give multiple pricing, regular and combo, skewer, those information. Along with that, we can see other dishes, and there is no limit on having number of dishes or anything. It is open, you can have as much as you want. Let's say I will add one of them to the combo, and like we have this added. Also I'll add one more. Now let's say if I make a checkout, it will show these are the list of item, and from there they can confirm and confirm the order and go for it. However, I will skip for the demo. And this is one another thing where you can create a QR code, and you can make your guest to scan for any particular advertisement, promotions, join Wi-Fi. It can be used for any purposes, and QR will be generated automatically by the system itself. Do not require any third party this thing. And guests will have, if in case guests have accidentally selected wrong language, and they get option to select the language by one single click, so they can decide on changing the type of language that they wish to go with. And this is one another important feature. Thank you. That's it for demo. If any further thing, we can clarify.